What's up, people? It's the Room Podcast.
Yeah, buddy.
Tommy Shayhood, Steve Domenico, back. Third show in a row.
Look at us being consistent.
Big to do, man. It's our first third show in a row.
Sure.
And since last year.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
November was kind of shut it down.
A year ago, November?
Yeah, shut it down in November. Came back around what?
Beginning of the year or something?
No. We took some time off.
That was in November?
Yep.
No doubt.
Last November was like the last time. Let me see if we sound sexy.
Sure.
It's the Room Podcast. Oh, my God. Tommy
Yeah.
Shayhood. I sound deep.
You sound good today.
I sound deep. Well, we learned how to fucking turn the mics on.
Imagine that.
Jesus Christ,
imagine
after
that.
all that time.
We should have brought the mics down the hall.
So a lot to do, not really, but a lot has happened in the last 25 minutes in this, since before we've gone live. So I walked in, and I usually walk in around 7:30, but I worked today and got out at 7:30. So by the time I got here, it was like 7:45. And I walked into someone having sex in one of the rooms here.
Should I play the video?
And not yet. Wait a minute. I got to describe the rest.
Tell the
here.
story.
So somebody was definitely having sex. A woman was, because she was moaning up a storm.
She was clearly.
And I was like, Tommy, you got to get here. So I ran outside, and all of a sudden Tommy pulls in.
He's flagging me down.
I'm flagging him down. He thought the place was on fire.
Yeah, I can't get out of the car fast enough.
So Tommy comes in, and Tommy, you are going to play the tape of what you heard as soon as you walked in.
Yep, it's all only audio, so here we go, ladies.
Here we go, people.
Viewer, listener advised. This is not for under 18 years old.
Yes.
So
this is a good sound, though.
All your
sound
little
bite.
kids, turn your ears off.
I'm going to go over here. Come on, you know Jamie, dude.
I don't know what's going on there. They're listening to radio.
All right, that's enough. All right, that's a taste of it. All right, that's a taste of it.
Right in the room over there.
And now your wife is watching. So,
of course.
if you tuned in late, Mrs. Shayhood.
Yeah.
We walked into a sexcapade in the band room down the hall.
Let me paint the picture. We walk in. There's a bunch of different rooms.
Yes.
The thin walls. When they're playing the band down there, you can really hear them.
And they weren't shy about the noise they were making.
Yeah,
So
shameless.
Tommy and I went outside, and they had both left the building after getting it done. So that's a first here, Tommy.
Yeah, for sure.
I've never heard that here before. You know what I mean?
So,
it was blatant, like
not
even trying to hide it.
No, they weren't
at
even.
fucking 7:30 at fucking night.
No,
7:45.
they heard us coming in and all that. They had to have.
Jesus.
Yeah, no
Good
fucks
for
given.
him.
Yeah, good for him and her.
He's working for the band down the wall.
Yo.
I mean, he's not a young kid. He's in his fucking 50, 50 something, going at it in his fucking band room. All right, Tommy. So,
So you're all excited about that.
it was awesome. So let's get to nothing. What's up, Tommy? How's everything going?
Good. My birthday was Monday.
That's right. I did wish you a happy
Sure
birthday
did.
on someone's thread, I think.
Yeah, mine.
It was yours.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man, you said it.
How'd that go? What'd you do?
Well, I went out this weekend. I went and hung out with a bunch of friends on Saturday. It's not really for my birthday. My friend, we go to the Secret Orchard. I might have been talking about it a couple weeks ago. It's a big private apple orchard out in Groton, Massachusetts. And my friend Neil Fredette, shout out, who's a really successful and talented realtor, throws it. It's like his work thing, you know what I mean? Kind of like a customer appreciation. I'm not a customer of his, I'm just his friend, but it's like friends and family too,
Yeah.
And it's really just a great day. Food trucks, band, friends.
Beer?
Oh, tons of beer. Cider.
Yeah.
I bring my own beer, but there's cider tasting. It's an orchard, so they make the cider there. And
speaking of cider, that you bring cider up, but I want to get back to your birthday and stuff. Today, just coincidence, some dude brings in pizza that he makes, and he brings in snacks and shit he makes. He mentioned cider that he's had. He keeps it locked up for five years.
what?
And now, it's time to take this, stuff out. He was just talking about he's got a batch coming out because it's the season.
It's 5 years.
And I'm not thinking it's alcohol or anything like that. And I go, is there alcohol? He goes, oh yeah. It's like, because I guess
the
it makes it,
fermentation.
yeah.
The sugar ferments.
So I said, I don't have to add alcohol to it. He goes, no. I'm like, so I'll get to that. And he's like, oh, I said, can you bring me some in? So he goes, yeah, I got them in canisters. I'm like, what the fuck? Is there bees floating around and that shit? Like, what is it?
jar,
But anyway,
moonshine.
so cider, it can just turn into alcohol in it?
Yeah.
Like a moonshine kind of thing?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because it's sugar. So then you put in like yeast or something, and then the yeast eats the sugar and turns into alcohol. And that is a very fucking loose description of it. I'm sure that a scientist could give a better explanation, or a brewer, or a cider.
So, all right, cider to beer. How many ciders can? All right, say it takes me 6 beers to get a real good buzz on.
Yeah.
Is how many ciders?
I think that it's probably about the same amount.
Would I
because
get sick of fucking cider?
Probably. That's the thing, too, because it's sweet and sugary. But I think that most of the ciders, especially like the down east that are pretty popular, my wife likes them, they're like 5.5%, which is like a beer, you know?
Like, all right, what if he's making it in fucking these mason jars and he's making it at home? You think it's a little stronger?
Probably. Hopefully, I can't
Like
see
a
exactly.
Portuguese wine, kind of, you know how it's usually stronger than fucking like regular
Or
wine?
like an aged whiskey.
It's got that. All right, so he's bringing me some in.
Nice.
It might be illegal.
Ask him
'cause I
what
work for
ask him what the alcohol percentage is.
How's he gonna know?
He might. You got a thing.
Well, he probably did.
There's a
He
taster.
had the shit sitting for
Yeah,
5 years.
Yeah, and this probably has an average of it, but there's also like a little thing that you float in it, and however much is a little dropper floating. You know what I'm talking about? It's
Yes.
like, that's how you tell how much alcohol it is, because the thing floats.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you know about weed and alcohol.
Imagine that. See how fucking degenerate.
All right, so we're gonna get back to your birthday, but I just want to say a shout out to your wife. We already said that. John, who is my barber, he just opened in his own place. It's called Ace of Fades.
Okay, that's cool.
It's a very cool name. So I'm gonna my next haircut. I'm gonna go into him. To his new establishment, so I want to wish him well. And
where's that?
You know, it is in. I want to say it's in Warwick. I could be wrong, but we'll get the definite address and everything once I go there, and maybe I'll take a picture and give him some love. But he's successful with
him a
it.
shout out like you just
I mean,
did.
he was working at a place. Now he just opened his own place, so he must be doing all right.
Local businessman.
Good for him.
I love my barber. I just got my haircut too.
There you go.
And local business. That's a good way to support local shit. Your barber.
I don't shave unless I just clean up under here and over here, but I don't shave or do anything. He's the guy.
You let him do it.
Every 3 weeks to 4 weeks, I go get a pampering for him, and it is a pampering. It's great.
Good.
So.
You got to take care of yourself.
Exactly. Shout out to the barbers and my buddy John, and then James Odgers, who is from I don't know where he's from, another country, but he always tunes in.
Nice.
He's either getting up. Or he's probably getting up, or I don't know, fucking know. But I think he's a drummer, and he always chimes in to like my memes and shit like that. And,
we have an
my drum and
international
shit, so he's all cool with
international
that
audience in the
exactly.
podcast.
I got fucking people all over the corners of the earth.
That's cool.
Man. You know, I got one in everywhere.
Hey, if you get one in each country,
makes up 55 followers. That
well, in the state,
actually makes up 3 people that are watching right now. You know, hitting the best corners of the world.
And you're counted as one of them.
Yes, it is. No, your wife. Actually, we have 3 or 4.
She watches usually every week. So what's up, Ash?
All right, so Tommy, birthday. So cider, beer, bands, all that shit.
And then last night I went out to eat with my dad and stepmom and sisters and cousins and all that shit. So that was fun. Wife, daughter.
Speaking of your dad, your dad, I would imagine it's him, is popping up on my friends you may know on Facebook.
Yeah, same name.
Is that him?
Yeah. He's Tom. He's Tom Jr. and I'm the third.
Why is he showing up now?
Probably mutual friends of ours.
Of course, we have We've had tons of mutual friends, but why all of a sudden is your dad starting to post now? Or?
No, but he watches the show and stuff. So
all right, so maybe
he has.
you know.
Yep, he watches the clips. He sends some funny stuff.
I said, is that Tommy's dad? Looks too old to be your dad.
No, he's like
not old. That's not what I meant. Looks too young to be. That's what I meant.
You thought I'm too old to
You're
be.
Too yes.
No doubt. Well,
you look too close to age.
Yeah, no, he's sick right now. He's got the big C. Where it sucks, but he's he's pulling through, and we're just trying to be as positive and in good spirits as we can. Saw him last night. Went out to eat for my birthday, which is always great, and it's my dad.
Awesome. Happy birthday, Jeff Clark says
Oh,
to
what
you.
up, Jeff?
And
Thank you.
Jeff Clark, as far as we do know, is going to be our guest, Tommy.
Oh, next week?
Yes, calling in unless, something happens over the week that
Guest
I can't make
Tommy.
it.
I like that.
But, Jeff Clark, I will be bringing my cowboy hat from my Block Island trip
Nerds.
on my birthday. So to follow up on your birthday, so you did all cool shit.
Yep. That's over. Thank you to
that's it.
everyone who said happy birthday, and know a lot of people who watch the show shouted it out. It means a lot.
Excellent.
This old fucker is just like, every day getting a little older. We're all kind of moving along and just trying to do our thing.
Excellent. And if you have just tuned in, Tommy and I did start the show off with a little porno audio because there was sex going on in one of the rooms down the hall.
Yeah,
And
that was like live sex
and it was
show, not
going
just
on
porn.
for a while.
Yeah.
And thank God Tommy was a witness. Tommy, would you have believed me? Like, you
Oh,
would have
no.
believed me, but you would
Yeah.
have loved that. Like, why didn't you record it? And you did ask me that when you first showed up.
Yeah, because they were done.
Why didn't you record it?
And then they
And
started
started
again.
again. They stopped and started.
They were talking
It's
and
fucking
then right
awesome.
back at it.
Not that that's, anything wrong with that.
No,
but
good
it's
for them.
fucking right here. It's 7:45.
Yeah, and they know
Fuck.
that you come in. They know that we come in at 7
Excellent.
o'clock.
We're gonna leave off. We're gonna end the show with that little recording.
Maybe that'll
but-
be our new intro.
So, all right. So, Tommy, birthday's over.
Yep, that's it.
Anything else? Last week we were talking about the Vince McMahon and
yeah.
the WWE and F. And
yep.
I was watching with my girlfriend. And she's like, "What's the E and what's F and why is every different thing?" I said it's like different.
Yeah, they had it.
I don't really.
They got
know.
sued because the WWF is the World Wildlife Federation, and they said they can't use the name anymore. So then, in whatever year, they turned to WWE, which is World Wrestling Entertainment.
Really?
Yes, sir. I grew up with it in the WWF.
There you go. So, Tommy, last week we did say that we were going to watch the show
Yep.
and talk about it because you were saying that Vince, that he's like a douchebag and everything else in there.
Yeah.
And I only watched 2 episodes.
Yep.
You watched
Yeah, it's like
5
4
or
or
so,
something.
4
Yeah,
or 5.
however many out there.
One thing I've noticed in the first 2 episodes is that he's got crazy eyes and he's a little fucking creepy.
Yeah, oh yeah. He looks
Very
like
creepy.
He looks like he's had a lot of plastic surgery.
He's very, not just that, he's very, just his mannerisms.
Condescending.
And he thinks he is fucking Elvis.
That's why he's doing these interviews, because he thinks he's going to get away with it, and he's not. The interviews that they're doing,
Why is that? They're going to be? Are there going to be real charges against him?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
there's litigation or shit
Yeah.
going on right
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
with him?
They keep saying a little.
I know
Warner.
what I got from the fucking couple of episodes. I don't want to spoil it for everyone
Right.
because Tommy's way into it more than I am.
I know
and
all
don't
that shit
wanna-
anyway.
But yeah, he's paid a lot of people off.
Exactly.
That's public record.
Not good.
In the past,
Yeah, hush
they
money.
just shut him up.
Non-disclosure
Yeah,
agreements, NDAs.
exactly.
Yeah.
A bunch of money and fucking.
Yeah, if you say something, I'm going to sue you, and here's $2 million.
And it's not all just about women or accusations. It's because some of his wrestlers went off the fucking deep end,
Sure.
or not the deep end. Well, one guy slapped the shit out of a
Yeah, the reporter.
a reporter guy.
Yeah.
They got sued, and another guy fucking got fucking
the
slammed on
comedian
his
there.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking bunch.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Well, yeah, fuck you, man. If you're fucking one of those what's it called weekend? What's it? Couch potato warriors or whatever they call it.
like a Monday morning quarterback.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they say it's something else too. But that's the same meaning. But anyway, so what is James saying? I can't read this shit. Can you read that on your fucking?
No.
Yeah. Can you see that? You're young. You're only 42,
We're
right?
looking for James. You're probably saying, Steve, I'm from New Zealand. What up?
New
I'm a
Zealand,
Kiwi. I
bro.
follow you because you have great content, memes, MMA, and drumming is also my passion. Fuck yeah, James. We're glad to fucking have you,
There you
watch.
go. There you go.
Cheers to that. I think my wife said cheers right there, did she?
Yes, she did.
But
Cheers, guys.
Yep, cheers. Cheers, baby.
So, Tommy, nothing really big for me except for still the band thing.
Stuff.
Yeah, we need a bass player desperately to get that whole
forever.
rhythm section. The bass players are tough, too.
And drummers. It's always tough to get a good drummer.
So we kind of put in a bass while we're playing, but it's just not the same. It's not like
What do you mean?
a bass track.
Okay.
While we're playing.
Okay.
To play to it
Yeah, yeah.
and like fucking
It's
just.
just a bass that plays? Or is it like
Well,
a song?
the singer plays too if he wants it. He puts it low, but the words come up for him.
Oh, no
To
shit.
keep him in time, like it's like a karaoke, but it's for
Okay.
it's synced for shit we're
bass.
doing and for what we need here. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
So
like a robot.
Yeah, and then once we're done with that, we get the bass player. I'll just use a metronome.
Yep.
It just click.
Or
You
have
know
like
what I
a
mean?
earpiece or something.
Yeah, just or come
You
out
need
of the,
that?
coming out of the monitor. For the band.
Yeah, like while the band's
Well,
playing. I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah.
Because I like to speed. I like the natural feel of you're not playing it exact
no.
same exact.
Every time I've ever played in a band, no one ever used that.
No, exactly. Yeah. But I mean, live, no. But a lot of people, when you see them earpieces, they're using a click track in there too.
Sure. And it's not like the fucking thing anymore. You can have
it
on your phone. You can have it anywhere.
Everything you can program there. The thing actually tells you, it counts for you to talk to you. 1, 2, 3,
My daughter,
4. Fill in. You know what I mean? It's fucking. They can fucking put anything in there.
My daughter's a drummer, and I hear her in the room with the little pad because she doesn't want to have the fucking drums going nuts in the house.
Yeah.
But she'll have the metronome, and she'll be playing with it and stuff. You know, that's cool.
Yeah, you need that, especially when you do that marching stuff. And,
that's exactly what she does too. She does the marching band.
So we're doing all right. I mean, we got a long set, like an hour set down. It's just tweaking it out and getting a fucking bass player, and then eventually getting a keyboard player so we can play a little more stuff.
She get a stand-up bass player. I like stand-up bass.
What do you mean, like?
No, yeah, the big one. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. No, I'm not playing Tom Petty. With
no,
that
not really
thing.
jazzy.
No, we're not playing anything like that. But Mike Polvere, Rob Pico.
Oh my guys.
Oh my God,
All
Terry.
cool people.
I can't see that. Terry Lanigan, John Valdina. All these people tuning in. Right? Who is that?
Jesus Christ. That's my, and that's just the gym right there sharing one of my stories.
Oh, I think talking and hearing the sexcapade down the hall.
Everyone's tuning in.
Like, it's true though. That recording is authentic.
Gold, yeah.
And we will be playing it to close out the show.
Every day, every week now we're going to play it to close out the show.
Tommy, before we get to MMA, and I did mention it to you before the podcast, but last night was the vice president debate,
Yep.
and you didn't give a rat's ass about it, right?
No, I probably would have forgotten that it was even yesterday.
Did you watch the presidential debate?
Yep.
And why did you watch one and not the other?
One, because I was out having dinner last night when that one's on. And 2, I don't give a fuck. The vice presidential debate? Holy shit. Like, I'd rather fucking beat my head off the wall. God damn.
See, I'm not
The fuck are their names?
Political. I kind of just
JD
rattle
Vance?
everyone's fucking.
And what the fuck is the other guy's
tail
name?
or fucking whatever.
JD Vance versus who?
I don't know who the fuck they were, but one guy was older, one guy was younger.
Yeah, Waltz or
But
something.
I learned more about them, which I forgot everything I learned last night.
Yeah.
But I learned more than for them, 2 guys going at it. They almost made out at one point. The way they were fucking petting each other about who respect and all that.
Oh yeah, were they?
But
were they
anyway,
stroking each other?
it was nothing like the presidential debate. But I could clearly hear them. They were intelligent. They were talking about issues, and I was like,
That's because the presidential.
I was like, they kind of know. I was like, you know what? That should be the president and the vice president. I said last night.
If they both fucking. That's because the presidential nominees are both fucking idiots. So that's why. The other 2, we don't have to vote for those guys.
Well, is my mic on? Hello. Yeah, my mic on. I just never into politics.
No, me either.
I'm into it because of the memes and I'm
shit.
in the middle somewhere. I don't give a fuck. I
Yeah,
just make
I
everyone
agree.
mad. I'm on both sides.
Yeah, I'm never following one
What is
side.
that called? What is that? Am I douchebag if I'm on both sides?
No, it's called independent.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Are we douchebags?
You maybe.
Well, I'm a well, in general, like is the census there of independence?
No,
Are they douchebags?
I think following your
Are
fucking.
they pussies because they're on both sides?
No, I think that following blindly one side, no matter what, is fucking douchebaggish. Sorry if people are offended, but
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like to see both sides and see exactly what the policies are and see who I like from each, and then choose.
But you could care less last night of actually the policies they were talking about.
Yeah, maybe I'll get the clip
What
notes.
fucking talking about?
What time was it on it? I was out.
You better watch it tonight.
Fuck no.
It was good. I was like, my girlfriend goes, "You're watching the debate?" I'm like,
Yeah. She's like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. But she sat there and watched it with me, and she's like, she's not a Trump lover, but she was like, they sounded all right. You know what I mean?
believe it. I believe
compassionate.
I believe those 2
smart.
did better.
It doesn't matter about anything because the fucking country is a goddamn mess.
And they both are fighting for the most useless position in politics ever, the vice president.
Okay. All right. So with that said, Mike Pulver says, "Hey guys, nice to see you on a streak here.
Fuck yeah.
Back third show in a row. Tommy will not be back. Will not be here next week.
No.
I will have Mr. Clark. He'll be whatever video calling in or whatever.
Cowboy.
The combat cowboy. But a lot to talk about. Not really, but in MMA, anything you've known, anything going on, anything you've." I know Mike Pulver had something going on Tuesday. He didn't have a Table Titans on Monday, but he had something from Coops on Tuesday, and I think he was going to make an announcement or not. And I apologize, Mike, if I didn't watch the show, and I didn't see any
have
big.
one?
I didn't see anything big, but I did. I did post something on the New England MMA group page. The group page that no one fucking puts anything on it but me. But about a Chris Motino article from MMA Junkie because he was on a 4-fight winning streak. Now, the article was written in, I think May or June or something like that. And I don't know if Chris has fought since then. I don't think so. So he's on a 4-fight winning streak. And, MMA Junkie. I think he probably, Nolan King probably wrote the article. He does most of the New England fighters out in UFC and upper places. He does most of that articles for MMA Junkie. But as far as what the hell was that? Was it with that article about? I put it on, and then immediately, fucking Johnny Campbell made a fucking comment on it in the group page saying, "I'm gonna test Motino's chin that night," which
I believe
we talked about this last week about the cool matchup and stuff, the history behind it. No animosity at all. No. It's just a great matchup to put together at this point in time.
Yeah, those guys are legends.
And, he said that. And that Saturday, you remember the woman fight when the girl twerked in the other girl's face?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
One of Johnny's training partners, Christine Katasikis.
Oh, yeah.
She said, "Oh yeah, you should twerk in his face after." It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
I threw that up there, but I would love to have a word with Johnny Campbell. Mike Pulver, talk to Johnny Campbell or anyone can get a word to him.
Shoot him a message.
I'd love to have him on the show. Yeah. Call in. Maybe the week after when you come back or something, have him call in. Definitely have Mike Pulver back on. We're on a streak. We're back a little bit. Interested in talking to these people.
Oh yeah.
Seeing what they're all up to and how they progressed since November. Dude, last November was the last. All right. So my last. Maybe I'm wrong, but my last interview was with Andrew Valdiner. Not this last fight. The fight before that, I think.
Well, remember.
Oh, not the fight against Tyler. I don't think it was against Tyler Smythe. I think it was the fight before that.
Well, remember
was my last interview.
Remember John Duma and Davis were in here, and I was supposed to come, and I crashed my car. That was in January or February.
So maybe you're right, but I don't.
That's
think so.
why I'm just trying to time it together.
Maybe I don't think.
I know we did take a chunk of time.
I took
off.
a long time. I took 3 or 4 months off.
That was
I really did.
That was
Does anyone
the
fucking
summer.
know? All right, Mike Pulver is saying, all right, can you read this? Can you be my goddamn Jamie? Fuck.
Dropped a few fights. Kasky versus Sviffer title fight. Christina Katsikas fight. Jacobo Apito versus Dan Shapiro. And Di Sabatino versus Luis Pena. Those are good ones. Yep.
Nice. Wait a minute. The first couple you announced.
Kasky versus Sviffer.
Kasky versus... Jake. Who?
Sfire, Sphere.
He just beat fucking Mike Woods.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was
that was the kid at where was it? Combat? Where that fight happen? Combat?
FC,
Combat FC.
Yeah.
Combat CFs. So fucking Mike Pulver got that fight.
No shit.
He got fair to go there.
Yeah, those are a couple good names right there.
He's a cartel kid.
And you just were talking about Christina Katsikas, and he said that.
Did he?
Yeah.
He fucking did not.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I saw that she had that.
Great. What's Rob Pico say? You were going to the. What's he saying? You were going to the beach. You're wrong and to your right. Who's he talking to? I can't even fucking see this conversation. What did Mike say after that?
Mike says, Johnny Campbell, they want to set you up for an interview.
Oh, there
so
you
he probably
go.
tagged him.
Oh, cool.
And then
cool,
Rob
cool.
says, you're wrong and to your right. You were going to the beach. I don't know what that means.
That's probably me all summer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what you were doing, yeah.
I wasn't around.
Because this summer we took some time off. You were going to the beach.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, but, dude,
You're
I'm
talking
going to
a
go
year ago?
back.
Yeah, go
I'm
back.
going to go back.
Because I remember I took a bunch of time off, like a month off,
Dude,
starting around that time.
We're in, where, October?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't fucking remember.
October, man.
been a
September's
while.
gone. My birthday's the last day in September, so.
So anyway, if you want up-to-date shit about Cage Titans, Table Titans, they had a Tuesday night thing. Mike just announced a bunch of shit on
Yeah, I was
here.
gonna say, if you want up-to-date shit, don't fucking come to us.
I had Johnny Campbell on, which is funny because that time is coming up. It's the month of Halloween right now. So I had Johnny Campbell on when he fought in fucking where is it? Brazil. I think he
shit.
went to Brazil on like a late notice fight to fight their guy on
Dope.
in some
Silva
place there.
or something?
It was a pretty decent play, promotion. But he went there, and it was the time his ear exploded.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And it split and all that, and they
Yeah.
had to call the fight. But
Yeah.
I don't know when that fight actually was, but it was
Goddamn.
probably a month or two, or maybe less than that, from like the week or two before I had him on for my Halloween. I was dressed as
Tiger King.
the Tiger King. I was shooting everybody. I think Richie Santiago was in here with me.
Funny. I was just with Richie.
I had like 3 or 4 fucking people call in that night, and Johnny Campbell wasn't. And he's like, he was saying something like, "I can't hear you" or something like that. I was calling Frank in the air and
Oh,
shit
God.
like that.
Yeah, it's fucking
It was a
gross.
good time.
Yeah, that's a fucking gross injury.
Yeah, that was. But it happens, man. It's
yeah.
happened quite a lot. People's ears get split up. And
Not me. Someone was noticing that the lack of cauliflower ear that I have.
And why is that, Tommy?
Because I don't have a wrestling background. So usually it's the wrestlers who are fucking wrenching their fucking heads and headlocks and crazy shit like that fucking from when they're a teenager. And 2, I don't yank my head out of headlocks and things like that. I just kind of calmly fucking jujitsu my way out of it.
So when you're, you're grappling and fucking around with these guys with these big ears and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
what are you feeling on you that feels different than someone that doesn't have wrestling? Like, if you were like fucking around with
You don't
someone
really
like
feel
you,
it.
you know what I mean?
You don't really feel it.
You don't
like,
feel that big
not
fucking
really.
balloon
Sometimes
on your
it'll
cheek
sometimes
and
it'll go
shit?
in your eye or something.
Like it's like
Maybe.
this.
I'm trying not to rub anyone's ears and shit on me anyway, cauliflower or not.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Try to avoid that.
So I see some people wear the the headgear.
Yeah, if it helps.
Not
It gives a jujitsu guy something to grab. Because I'll grab that fucking
that
headgear.
what's going on? Is
Yeah,
that legal?
I'll grab your fucking. No, I won't grab the thing, but I'll use it, and that definitely gives it more of a grip.
Does the guy know you're doing that? Like,
Probably,
motherfucker.
Probably. What do you
Should
think?
we tell him, don't wear this thing, pussy?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Because you're wearing a weird fucking helmet that I'm not gonna fucking grab your head? No. But also, I appreciate those.
Here you go.
You're having a hard
Take my
time.
phone. Just hold on to it.
Mason Anthony, my man.
All right.
Didn't I just see you at the gym, Tommy? Would you teleport? Yep, you're damn right, Mason. Always fucking grinding. He's a killer, that kid, Mason.
All right. So Mike is gonna hook us up with Johnny Campbell. He tagged him. We'll have Mike Pulver back on here. We'll get back into that stuff. Next week. We'll have Jeff, the Combat Cowboy, on, Jeff Clark, and I'm sure he's watching MMA. We're on a messenger chat thing,
Yep.
and I know they're watching kind of stuff. And Travis Lazat. Shout out to him. He's just got a nice big tattoo. He was
Oh yeah,
showing us and
yeah. I
stuff
saw
like
some
that.
stuff. Yeah, he's cool. He looks like he's happy in love.
Yeah, he's doing his thing
Up there in Maine.
Everyone's doing their thing. You know?
Yeah. I haven't seen Travis in a while. He's scared to go to Cage Titans.
Scared to go anywhere. So I love him though. Lars is still managing a couple of guys.
Fuck yeah. I always like seeing those guys at Cage Titans
he's
in
got
those
like
events.
3 or 4 guys under him right now that are getting ready for fights this month, the end of this month.
It's always cool when everyone gets together.
Yeah. So, maybe 1 or 2 of his guys might be on Cage Titans. But you never know. Lars is like that kind of gets him going.
Yeah.
Then the next gets him a couple levels,
Yep.
and then
And then let
other
other people
guys take them.
Sure.
And, it's kind of like me.
Yep.
I get you, I get you other media guys going, and or not that. I mean fighters, like
Yep.
in in media and
get
shit.
them going with the media.
Yeah,
get them kind of
comfortable talking to a spaz and shit. I get them. I put them through everything.
Get them lubed up.
They can't even how do they follow me?
No,
you know
they
what
don't.
I mean?
They just
my
shake their
thoughts
heads.
and shit.
Johnny Duma is always shaking his head.
He just what's up with you, Steve? He loves it. He knows I'm out of my mind.
He's the best.
He knows I'm out of my mind.
Oh yeah. He's a longtime guest, Johnny.
Yes, he is.
Yep.
He's in love too. He's
married
fishing.
man.
He's probably kids on the way sometime, and
maybe.
Now's the time.
He's teaching a lot of classes.
Yeah.
Yep.
What belts? Everything.
He usually teaches the underbelts. Like we split up, and he'll take the white belts, and Pete will take the blue and up.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome.
But also, I'm like, damn, I want to go into Johnny's class because he fucking is a good teacher and he teaches crazy shit.
So can you talk price like the Triforce? Let's give Triforce a plug. For say like if you want someone to get into jiu-jitsu, like a kid or even a grown up, I would imagine it's the same. For like two nights a week or something like that. Like, is there like
I'm not 100% sure.
That,
probably like 150 to 180 bucks.
All right.
Something like that.
And you can go a couple of times a week.
Yep.
And then can you also buy passes? Like a block of passes, or they frown upon
there's
that?
There's different ways. The right way and the best way, and that's the way we do it, is month to month. You're not locked into a contract. You're not, because that kind of makes you feel like you're fucking being held hostage. You know what I'm saying? That's part of that culty bullshit, Jim. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to, I know you can pay the whole year flat rate, and it's a lot cheaper. But it's a big chunk of money anyway.
You got to be pretty committed to know you're going to do that, because if you're a mom or a parent bringing your kid in there and then all of a sudden you lock him in for a year and he fucking 2 weeks he's like, I fucking don't want this. You're like, what do I do now?
No.
You end up going. I'm sure that probably happened in the past.
I started with my son and he fucking bailed.
So that's not bad. I mean, some gyms are they're outrageous. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But Triforce, you're going to a great place with so many. You don't necessarily, you're doing jiu-jitsu a couple times a week, but you could do jiu-jitsu once a week and something else.
You can do something different every day. You can do jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, wrestling. If you're a law enforcement agent, they have special classes just for those guys. No gi, fucking striking, boxing, all these things. You can do something different every day. Or you can do the same thing every day, but go every day.
And it's not like bringing them to almost like a daycare. You bring in these karate places that you bring them there, and there's like 50 kids there, and or you running around like crazy.
There's that. There's a lot of kids. There's lots of kids classes, and there's a lot of them.
I understand that, but it's. There's structure to it.
Yeah, they're the students. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when their class gets out, it's fucking crazy time, especially on a Saturday morning when the place is packed. But I love it. I love seeing the little kids. I swear to God, when I watch the little kids do things like takedowns and shit, I learn from them. They're just so natural, and they're
rubber.
Yeah, they let their natural instinct just kind of go, and and I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna do that.
Excellent.
We were doing takedowns today, and I was getting my fucking ass kicked.
Awesome.
Yeah. It was great.
It's purgatory for you now, bro.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep throwing that at you. It is purgatory for Tommy.
Yeah.
As far as jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So
I'm still going to go though. I'm not going to not show up.
So I might have a couple people that I referring to you guys to get their kids.
You to come. I keep saying that every day. I say that.
Yeah, dude, I haven't been to the gym in like 2 months.
So forget the weights.
Depressed.
Yeah, the weights are lame.
I'm depressed.
Come to jiu-jitsu. Your depression will fucking.
I kind of look good for a 57. Now
50. If you started doing jiu-jitsu, you would get right back.
I know
in that
I
shape.
would, but I'd be injured all the time.
No, I don't get injured.
You're fucking 42. 43.
But that's injury.
You don't get injured.
I could.
Dude, I get injured fucking fighting.
Well, take it easy. I'll take it easy on you.
Yeah. I know I'll get the royal treatment if I go.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll go with the, one of the, the kid that might want to get into it. But,
yeah. That'd be a bonding experience. But
exactly.
But you don't have to be together.
Exactly. I wouldn't be doing that. Yeah. You can go. I don't want to get embarrassed. He might fucking be better than me. He's fucking me up.
He's young. Yeah, you guys so.
Reminding me of that, I just swore. Yeah. And you know what? Someone mentioned to me that I swear a lot.
Yeah.
On my podcast.
On this? Yeah.
A lot.
Okay.
I know I do.
Yeah, we swear.
I know I do. I don't talk this much at work. I don't talk this much to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't talk to anyone at work. When I'm at a bar, I'm in the corner and I talk. I'm with my girl out. Like, I don't talk much, you know.
She's a talker?
You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. She's
social.
I call her Tinkerbell.
Yeah, you said she's social and shit.
Yeah. She's always happy, so everyone like vibes off that. You know what I mean? So
and then you're just
meanwhile,
there,
I'm just
you're miserable.
Yeah, I'm miserable, scary. She goes to be scary, miserable, scary in the corner.
Yeah, like scowling, drinking a beer.
I'm a ride home.
Yeah.
So
I do a podcast.
Oh man,
Funny.
so
I talk a lot. I have to talk all day at fucking work. To fucking
so
people.
swearing is. I do it. It's just in my vocabulary. I think.
Yeah.
So tonight I tried not to swear so much, and we're gonna have to go back and maybe somebody will give a prize if someone gets in the exact amount of times I swore. Has to be the F word. I don't think I did it that many times, but I did catch it that time.
Sure. Yeah. I don't remember you saying
this.
that. Yeah. Okay. We'll have to get you like one of those swear jars.
I was gonna speak about it earlier because you swore.
Of course.
And I forgot about
I'm not swearing. Fuck that.
So I'm going to try to tone down the swearing. Because, listen, if you do listen to my show and there's kids around, I know I'm cool as...
Would not be ideal.
And now if it was last week, I would have said, I know I'm as cool as F.
Yep.
Cool as fuck. Can I say fuck?
I don't think so.
F-U-F-O-O?
That counts.
Okay. Does that count?
Yeah, that
I just
counts.
said it twice.
Yeah, because he's saying fuck. That's what he's trying to do.
But it's not.
But it is.
All right, so I can't say it. So I can go F.
You can't like say it in a different language.
I can
Same
just
shit.
go bleep from now on. Bleep.
Yeah, you can say
so
fudge.
I'm swearing. All right, I'm not going to say fudge.
That's always a fun one.
I'm trying not to say anything, but that's what I would have said. You know what I mean? So
I was going to stop drinking beers on my birthday. But who wants to do that?
Why would you stop on your birthday?
Just for a thing, just to have a date. So, October is the worst month to be sober in, and November and December because it's fun time. So maybe at the beginning of the year.
So with that said, how drunk did you get on your birthday?
Not that drunk.
What's not that drunk?
Not drunk. No, we came home on Saturday. Sometimes we go off and hang out with like some friends up there, go to a house that's local or nothing. But we were tired and fucking head home. It's like an hour away, so we were not drinking too heavily.
All right.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah. And I exaggerate.
Listen,
I don't drink too much. It's like a beer or two a night. You know what I'm saying? Like.
No, I understand, but your birthday. I mean, my birthday, I didn't get smashed out of my. Like I was in bed by I think fucking 9 o'clock.
It was a work night for me as well. I worked on my birthday, which is fine. I'm taking some days off of work next week.
One of my buddies I've known for years from the post office, he always calls me a monster. Like that's not. He's a monster.
Yeah.
That's
what we're talking about you and your.
Because I started working out when I knew him. I never worked out. Like I think I was a drummer forever, and then I fucking.
Drummer's good workout.
Yeah, but it is. Yeah. It is, but it isn't.
It's a cardio.
But you're not
you
running
sweat.
or anything.
Yeah. No,
you know what I mean?
Work up a sweat.
Yeah, but
get your heart rate up.
You're burning calories, but you're not running. All right. Well, yeah, you're fucking playing the bass drums.
Yeah, man.
But I don't know.
If your heart rate is elevated for long enough,
you like fucking running the mile. Let me tell you.
No.
But Tommy, MMA, anything going on? Nothing.
Not really.
I
didn't even really watch the fights over the
November
weekend.
9th is Cage Titans, the next one.
That's cool.
68, I do believe, and then there's some other ones and stuff. But he did get Fred Sphere. Sphere, I think that's his fucking name. But anything planned for this weekend coming up?
No, but next week I'm not going to be here because me and the wife are going to go see Social Distortion up at Hampton Beach. You know that band?
Yes, we talked about it last week.
Yeah, they're great. The show has been postponed.
Old school band.
Yeah, old school punk band from Cali. They're probably one of my favorite bands ever. I've been listening to them since I was a kid. They kind of got me into, more of the edgier music, the punk and the hardcore and the metal. This show has been postponed for like 2 years because the singer, Mike Ness, got fucking vocal cord cancer. So, that was pretty devastating to everyone who had tickets and who loves this band. Yeah. So he pulled through, and the fucking show's next week. I thought, I shed tears when I heard about that.
Yeah, Bobby's never going to fucking sing it.
Exactly.
So did they even think that maybe we can get someone in there just to carry the torch for a little while until he comes in?
No, he's the guy. He's the whole thing. He's like, I don't know how many original members are still in it. Sometimes I do know that stuff, but I don't exactly. But I would imagine not many original members, and he is the guy. He's the singer, the songwriter. He's got a super distinctive voice. He's a guitar player. He's the guy.
Excellent.
So
Excellent.
I'm so happy that we get there.
You can't replace that. Yeah.
No.
The whole band's waiting for
No,
him
that'd be
to get
crazy.
back.
That'd be crazy if you
Well,
get
you
there.
know, come on. Bands now from like 40 years ago, they're on tour right now. The only fucking surviving member is like the keyboard player.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
The guitar tech.
Fucking, yeah, exactly. The roadie.
Yeah, the bus driver's the same guy.
Yeah,
Sure.
but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
totally.
Going to see I'm going to see Foreigner or something like
Earth, Wind, and
who?
Fire.
Foreigner. Yeah, I said, who's in Foreigner? Like left from the original. Oh, I don't know. It's the bass player or something.
Yeah.
Guy who fucking never sang anything.
No, yeah, and usually like the singer is the one who like is like the one. You know what I mean? It's,
Yeah.
it's the most like definitive one. Like
Yeah, exactly.
It's what
You
the,
get a
the
band
voice.
To, you can get the band to play
Yeah.
beyond, unless it's like, you know,
Unless it's
Eddie Van
that
Halen or
Journey
something.
guy though, the fucking Filipino dude who took over for Steve Perry, who sounds just like him.
Now is he getting the shaft right now? I know Steve Perry is supposedly coming back.
I thought there was something weird going on. I thought there might be something weird going on with that singer. Like he might be a weirdo for some reason. I don't know.
Well, I know they defended him because he's been with them for fucking couple of decades now, and
Seems like it.
he just got burnt out from, you know,
Yeah, maybe it was that. Maybe he was
a lot
just
of
burnt
shit
out or
going
something.
on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, crazy. Imagine that. This weird
Journey.
Filipino
Imagine
dude.
following fucking Steve Perry
Crazy.
and keeping up them pipes for 20 years.
Have you
singing
heard
them
that
fucking
the other
songs.
dude?
Who?
The new guy, like not the new guy, but like the Asian dude.
Yeah,
who-
I have, but it's not the same to me.
But it
like,
sounds a lot like
I
him.
know it is, but it's kind of like my penis does. This.
Oh, yeah,
It goes
yeah.
right down. I'm like, that's not
Yeah.
Journey.
No,
Steve
I wouldn't want
Perry.
him. Yeah.
Even when they also have their drummer who's amazing, sings
Oh, yeah.
fucking some sounds just like fucking Steve Perry too, but you know, not my thing. When I know it's not the
Yeah,
real singer,
sure.
it's got to be the singer. Like you said, like the singer can carry on. When it's the band and they get another singer and they get in there, it's like watching a cover band at a
Absolutely.
bar or something. It's just in a bigger stage. You know what I
it's
mean?
definitely like watching a cover band.
Yeah. So I rather see the singer and hear him
Absolutely.
if he sucks or not. You know
You
what I
can
mean?
boo at him.
Whatever.
Saw Alice Cooper a couple weeks ago, which we were talking about, but that dude's almost 80.
Yes. And you said he put on a spectacular show.
Crushed it. All those dudes did. All good things. Love live music. I'm glad you do too, because like it's something we can talk about and fucking yeah.
Speaking of live music, if this band gets off the ground, I'll be playing
Yeah.
live.
Fuck yeah.
A lot of not regularly every week, but
No.
a couple of times a month
Yeah.
here and there.
A couple of fucking shows at
Place,
some places.
someone's party or
Yeah.
fucking play a
Some bars.
a bar here playing some
Yeah.
classic rock. Fucking the old people get up. They
Fuck
start.
yeah.
I went to Jamestown this past Sunday, and the same group crew that was there months ago. I don't know if I remember telling you there was an old man that looked like one of the Muppets from the balcony
Yeah.
that like shits all over him.
Yeah.
He looked. His mouth moved like that. It was like one mouth. So my girlfriend was all over that too,
That's
and
funny.
he's like our friend now.
Nice.
But
He's your friend.
listen, when he's talking to you and his gestures, he just opens his mouth wide open all the time.
He's
like
a Muppet.
dramatic. Yeah, it scares the shit out of you. It's like you look at it like nightmare.
laughs
It's a
like,
nightmare to me. It's a night. Yes, and it's like, it's like woo, woo. So yeah. So
Bring him on the show.
And when you met, and he's like 80 or something, rich as fuck. But when you mention the Muppet to people that see him, because I'm like, that's the Muppet guy.
Yeah.
They all see it.
They know it.
They all see it.
Is he bald and
no,
shit? Like
no
the fuzzy?
teeth, just a big mustache.
Really?
and
No teeth?
Goatee. No, he's probably got him. But you don't see. You see this goatee,
White.
and it just goes. "Ah."
God damn. What's his name?
I have no idea, but my girlfriend knows. She had
Sorry to
she
put
had
you
a
on the spot.
complete conversation with him before I got there because I had my daughter Sunday. We hung out.
Nice.
So I dropped my daughter off at her house in South Dartmouth. I went from South Dartmouth to Jamestown, Rhode Island, because that's where the band was playing that we were going to see, our friends, right over the Newport Bridge in Jamestown.
Yeah, I don't
but
think I've
I
ever
went
been there.
around. I had to go around. So anyway, she got a ride from one of her friends. I said, I'll meet you there. So I got in there, and she comes up to me, the Muppet guy. He just got someone kicked out because I guess they were sitting in his seat, and he told them to get up or something, and they slapped him, some
What?
lady, and he got him kicked out.
What?
My girlfriend and I for the last 3 months, I've been dying about the Muppet guy. We're gonna get back there on a Sunday and go see him. She finally sees him,
And he gets
she
slapped.
She sees him get slapped. But now she's his best friend. They're talking and
Oh,
shit
yeah.
like that.
She went right
so
over.
when I walked in, she's like, starts the Muppet guy. He gave me the whole story. I said, leave it to you to become friends with the Muppet guy.
Maybe does he know you call him that?
No, he has no idea.
Someone had to have said it
He
before.
has no idea. But my girlfriend wants to dance with him. Just to play around.
do like
you
the
know?
Muppet
There's
dances
another
and
guy
shit.
that dances in the corner. He wears his hat. He does all these sexual fucking
Really?
movements. He's got tennis shorts on from the 80s, McEnroe shit.
He just sits there and dances?
He's a drunken guy from the neighborhood there, an older guy, and he just and points at people and he moves his hat up and down.
What?
And he does. Yes,
That's crazy,
Drinking
dude.
his draft beer. Yeah, I got a video of him. How would I show?
No,
it?
we don't want to call him out. That's
Poor guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Funny though.
Videos, yeah.
We can talk about
because
him.
he's a fixture there.
Yeah, so if
Yeah,
people
all right, so
might
I
see
can't,
him.
but it's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
He's having a great time.
Yeah, exactly.
Feminine as fuck. But I swear, I'm
yeah.
swearing all over the place.
You're
right
not.
now.
You're gonna put $1 in the jar every time. We'll get
I
a
should
swear
do that.
jar.
I should do that. But if anyone you want to count all the F-bombs I threw out
Probably
tonight.
14 already.
Yeah. I went from like 2 to.
Yeah. You went from not
14.
wanting to
Damn it.
once the beer starts
So,
flowing.
Johnny Campbell. What's
Yeah.
Johnny Campbell saying?
Mike Pulver, let's fucking go. We all know I love to chat.
There we go.
let's
So
do a thing.
we'll get Johnny Campbell on the show the week you come back.
Cool.
So you're not going to be here next week,
No.
which is so it'll be the middle of
9th.
Halloween,
Yeah.
middle of I
Getting
don't
there.
know what the 15th or
October,
something
yeah,
like that.
probably
So,
like that. Yeah, 15,
all right,
14.
cool. We'll get Johnny Campbell on here.
Fuck
If,
yeah.
Chris Motino wants to come on also. Anybody from that card, anyone from any card, anyone, anywhere, anyone who wants to come in.
All time, anytime.
Cool with that. Special shout out to one of my buddies in a great band in New England, based out of Rhode Island, is back in the day who play a lot of 80s and 90s like hair metal
Nice.
music. Really, the good stuff, not
Yep.
like
Motley Crue and
Bon
shit.
Jovi and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. It's the good
Yeah,
stuff.
Bon
Deep
Jovi's not cool.
Purple and Judas Priest and they play Van Halen and stuff, and they'll play Jump and stuff like
Cool,
that, but not
Not lame stuff.
not lame.
Yep, good.
Good word, thank you,
Yep.
Tommy. But anyway, their
If
singer.
they do Priest, man, Priest is the best.
Yes, they do Priest. The singer is amazing.
Yep.
The whole band is amazing. Scott Cooper, he is going under some throat, not cancer, but
Surgery.
a surgery, and he's a vocalist.
Shit.
So it sucks for him.
Scary.
But the thing about that, they're a great band. So they have a couple of singers that are gonna carry the load for a couple of months.
Cool.
So
Speedy recovery
shout out
then.
to him. He's a good dude. I always want to have him down here with his guitar player and do a couple of songs. Talk about the circuit. They do. I think they do Princess Cruise. They do that 2 or 3 times a year.
Cool.
They get booked for that.
I don't know what that is, but
Cruise ships.
Yeah.
They go on there and they do their show. They
Yeah.
play like one long set.
Out of Rhode Island.
Sometimes they get flown to fucking another
Wherever.
like somewhere else.
Cool, 'cause I
But
know-
usually it's out of I think Boston. They
Well,
come on.
that's what I was saying. I've been to a couple of those out of Boston. We call them the booze cruises, and there's been bands on it. So
Yep.
maybe it's that. Maybe it's a Princess Cruise.
It's not like a booze cruise though.
Yeah.
It's like a maybe they have
Like a
played one of
concert.
that. But they have a hall there. But there's more than
Yeah.
they're
This
not
is
the
like-
only act.
this
They
is on
might
the
have
water.
they might have a like a Diana Ross tribute
sure.
band that plays
And they're
there
on-
at the
and they're
same
on a
show.
boat?
They might have on the boat. They
Yeah.
might have a dancing show going on. But they're one of the shows. So it's
Cool.
it's not it's a legit.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's not like
They're
some
not
sh-
on the deck and fucking people are
Yeah.
shaking beers and throwing them on each other. So
I like that one though. Those are the ones I
well,
like.
yeah, that's cool too.
Yeah.
I'm sure they play.
Yeah, I seen
might
some.
play one
I've
of
seen some
those,
punk
but-
shows out in the water
but,
of that. Where people get crazy mosh
yeah.
pits and shit.
Yeah, none of that.
None
None
of
of that. No. I think.
This was a long time ago. This was
I mean,
20
they're
fucking
playing
years ago.
Journey and shit.
Yeah.
They're fucking. You know what I mean? It's not.
No, this is like I saw a band, and this is an original punk band called the Pie Tasters out on the water. It was great. We were smoking weed and shit. It was fucking great.
So, someone said 18 times I swore, 17 times, 19. Oh, he's counting.
They're guessing.
Probably went back.
Yeah.
Gun.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's James guy. He's got all night, all morning, whatever the hell time. Where is he from?
New
Switzerland?
Zealand. Yeah, because he said he's
I said Switzerland.
Yeah, no.
Is it close?
I don't think so, and I don't think they even speak they don't speak the language because New Zealand's is like English.
Oh man,
and Switzerland's is
so
Swiss.
I was gonna like go around the web and look at stuff, but Tommy isn't interested in like politics or anything. We don't know anything that's going on in MMA right now.
No.
There's nothing exciting. The champs have all lost their belts, right?
Pretty much.
The cool ones.
Yeah, there's not a lot of
anyway.
There's no American champs.
I mean, that jerk O'Malley, he lost his.
Yeah, he's not the champ.
His chatter, even though he tried to stay relevant for a couple of weeks, he's died down. Who else is out there? What's the big fights coming up?
Stipe, John Jones. That's in November. That's a
Is
good
it?
one. Yeah, John Jones back. I think he's gonna beat the shit out of Stipe.
I don't care about that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a wash-up fight, but I think John Jones will beat the shit out of Stipe.
New Zealand is like America's little brother.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Glad to hear it,
Fuck
baby.
yeah, dude.
All right,
I would
man.
think it's like more like Australia's little brother, but what do I know?
We should get some shirts made and give these to people. But
Sure.
I can't. I don't make any money here. I still gotta get another drum set in here and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But
Yeah, you're gonna get your
Tommy,
little kid.
my son promised me this table's going.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you said that like 2 weeks ago.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. But with that said, Tommy, what time is it? It is
9 o'clock.
It is 9 o'clock. We've gone about 45 minutes. We wanted to have a short show tonight.
Yeah, let's do it. I gotta get up early and shit. I gotta set my clock back a little earlier now. I want to start getting into work a little earlier, just to make sure that they're fucking getting their shit done.
Well, I get called in at 3 in the morning. Like 2, they'll call me at 1
Wow.
in the morning
That's
to
crazy.
come in for 3.
That's crazy.
Like, why they don't ask me during, like, at the end of my shift, like, hey, can you come in early tonight? Because they try to screw you in the way, because they know that the jerks won't answer.
I wouldn't answer.
So they'll
my
get-
phone would be off
Yeah, but people wait. I don't. It's
because
like,
they
yeah,
might.
I know they might.
But when they call at 1, like
but
you
it's
answer.
easy. No, I have my
Unless you
phone
need
on
to.
silent.
Yeah,
But unless I know, or unless I get good sleep, I might go in. But I could go in early all the time. But tonight I stayed later. My girlfriend's the same way. Oh, wouldn't you rather stay later? You're already there. But I know what she means.
Yeah.
But going in early, you already get it over with.
Yeah, if you're up already.
And get out of work
Yeah.
at 3:30 and go take a nap.
Yeah, I get out at
You know what I
3:32,
mean?
and that's a great time to get out.
Yeah, the sun's still shining in the
Oh, yeah.
summer.
You can do anything. Like when
Even
I
in the winter, it's gonna get the clocks are going back,
Yeah.
or it's gonna be 4 o'clock and dark.
It's already dark when I walk out of the gym
Yeah.
to come here now, which sucks.
6:30 gets dark.
Yeah.
6:45.
And walking out of the gym, I want to drive home and go to bed, not fucking come here. No,
Travis Lazat,
yeah, Trav.
he tuned in. He's in and out. He did mention him about his tattoo.
Yep.
And you mentioned how he's afraid to go to cage titles. But all right. With that said, so Tommy will not be here next week.
I'll be here in spirit.
I'll
and,
get Jeff Clark on. Hey,
Yeah.
if Travis wants to call in with Lars and Jeff, I think I can accommodate that in this. How do I do this? Where am I going? This box right here.
Yep.
This box right here, where Tommy is right there.
Right in here, right here. Let's touch fingers right here.
So that's about a bunch of a few people tuned in.
Oh yeah, they want to see
tonight.
what we have to say.
A little bit. I didn't break records with swearing tonight. You know what I mean? Which
probably
I
not.
didn't want to.
That's funny. My man Anthony saw me and said, "What did I fucking teleport here from the gym? Just a fucking mover and
He
shaker."
didn't know you were coming here, did he?
He does now, but probably not then.
So he's watching me.
Yeah.
He's watching you. Actually, you have fans.
Yeah, I
You know
posted
what's what's bizarre? Since we've come back, we're getting like 800 to 1,000 views
Yep.
on this live podcast
Because you've been doing it through Facebook, right?
through my personal Facebook, which I have, like almost 3,000 followers.
Yep. Perfect.
But I don't know if it's authentic or not.
I think that it's like
You know
it
what I mean?
plays. It just plays like on the feed. So if you're just like scrolling through and it's right there, I think that counts.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, I know there's like they do it like over 3-second
right.
views and over like 60 seconds and stuff.
I think that's authentic.
So,
if anything.
but
so what if it's Russian bots or fucking
have all them.
Chinese mail order brides, whatever. As long as they were getting those numbers, I don't give a fuck.
Travis Lazat probably call in next week.
Fuck
With I think I can get them all in this box. I can shrink me up and get all those guys in. Talk about what's going on. Jake Hicks and Bow.
Sick.
That's one of the dudes that Lars still has.
Yep.
He's got a fight coming up for LFA, I do believe.
He's a good kid.
A good, great kid. I miss them all. You know what I mean? They're like my kids that went to the service. I only see them every like 6 months.
Jacob on and shit.
Yeah.
That whole crew is good.
But fucking Jake Kasky and Fred.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I like Jake a lot.
Fight.
Yep.
Fred, I've never spoken to.
Yeah.
It would be nice to talk to him.
That'd be
like
cool.
that, have an interview with him. Jake, I've spoke to many times.
Yeah, he's a savage.
Trains with Billy Goff.
Yep. There's a cool
That's another thing. Billy Goff was mentioning today, like putting little things out there about, do you want it? Let's go or something like that. So he must be having a fight coming up pretty soon. He probably announced it already. I just don't know because I haven't been paying attention. But he's one of my guys.
Yeah, Billy's cool.
Yeah. Bob Piersma is watching. Bob Piersma, will you please tell your son Jonathan to report all those fake accounts that keep tagging me?
Yep, that sucks.
I blocked it. I blocked like 6 Jonathan Piersma fucking accounts.
Oh, they're saying that they're Jonathan Piersma?
Yeah, and what they're doing, they're making a fake account and they're tagging everyone that go to a website.
Yep, that sucks.
And it's happening to everybody.
Yep.
I see a lot of fighters put, it's apparel too. Apparel companies, they're trying to get you to buy shirts or something for my
that
shirt.
was what the other one was.
So they're
about.
feeding off fighters
Yeah,
because they know fighters sell shirts and do stuff. So if you're getting tagged in
don't click on
along
anything.
with like 50 other people, block the son of a gun.
Don't click on it.
Yeah, so
you'll get hacked.
Yeah, so not even unless you have that double authentic. What do you say?
Authenticator.
Authenticator.
Oh yeah,
Authenticator.
the 2-step authenticator.
Yeah,
that kind
which
of
everyone
stuff.
should have.
Yeah, on all
and
the
then I
things.
see too many people going, I get hacked. You know how I found out about the tagging of everything? Someone messaged me on Messenger and said, hey, you got hacked. And I'm like, I looked. No, I didn't get hacked. Someone just made a fake profile and they're tagging everyone that is on my friends list.
Yeah, that's not hacked.
Or my followers or whatever.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
You got maybe fished or something they call that. Like used it for a phishing account.
Fist?
Fish.
Oh.
You know, they're phishing. They're just fishing for fucking names and
any,
passwords
anyone,
and
any
stuff.
vulnerable person
Right.
will click on that and get screwed.
Yep.
So don't listen to any of them.
It sucks. The internet sucks. Remember that? Oh, so I remember we were talking about the dead internet theory that I was going on and on about. You thought I was crazy,
God,
and then I
was
sent it that real thing with them talking about it. Remember that? Because I sent it like I was only repeating what I heard on a thing, and then I sent you that thing.
What thing?
About them talking about the dead internet theory.
I don't think I watched it.
No.
You didn't send me something
I thought
like
I did.
that.
I
No,
thought
you
I did.
did not.
Maybe not. Maybe I tagged.
You
I think
did
I think I
not.
shared. I think I posted it and then tagged you in it and said, "See, this is what I was talking
Maybe,
about."
but when you do that, sometimes it doesn't send
Right.
anything. I can't find
Yeah.
it. Like you put me in all the comments. I'm looking for my
Or
whatever.
like in the
What's going
story
on?
or
What am I
whatever.
supposed to be watching?
Yeah, it happens real quick and then it's gone. By the time
I'm
you
like
realize
a
it.
squirrel.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, we were gonna have a short show.
Yep.
I'm a little hungry right now. Don't know what I'm eating. I'm sure my girlfriend made something.
I eat before I come here, especially on training days.
Well, I worked 12 hours, so I worked
Yeah.
till 7:30. So I left work right here. We turned the computer on.
Yep.
We heard sex in one of the rooms.
Yeah, we were distracted.
So with that said, we're going to leave that off with this. So Tommy and I, just to start the show off, when we walked in tonight, one of the tenants in one of the offices here was getting it on. And Tommy, I came in first, heard it, and it stopped. And I couldn't wait for Tommy to get here. And when we got here, it started again. So Tommy has a little recording.
Yeah, recorded
and
like a
this
creep.
is authentic, people.
These people were
of
fucking-
what goes on down the hall when we're not here.
Okay.
Or when we're here. Go ahead, Tommy.
They're also listening to the radio.
Yes. All right, Tommy, that's it. All right,
You're
Tommy.
getting turned on.
Tommy, Tommy mentioned that was a paid-for woman
I think so.
because it was very dramatic,
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it?
She was getting her money's worth. That's just my first instinct was to think that she was a paid individual.
just by the sounds in the.
Just my first assumptions.
All right. So
Not that I'm very versed in that
I'm
topic.
sure, like, I've spoken to this gentleman before.
Ask
He's
him.
in the band. I'm sure.
I almost said something when
know,
we saw him walk out. Like, yeah, dude, imagine that.
Imagine that fucking. I'm
Why
sure
not?
it ain't the first
Yeah,
time.
no. And what was he gonna get mad?
But
Like,
dude,
Jesus
it was
Christ.
8:45 at night. He knows I have a podcast here. It must have been just like not even planned. Maybe it wasn't planned.
Maybe she was just walking up the street.
Maybe she came for an audition for the band, and
That was the
that's how
audition.
she's getting in.
That's rock and roll right there.
But what
That's
I'm
a good
telling
audition.
you is like, that wasn't. I don't know if that was planned. He knows I'm coming here. Maybe they just came here to hang out, and boom,
They were playing Joan Jett. And
she
shit.
saw his drum set, saw his
Yeah.
guitar or something.
Hey,
They were playing Joan Jett too. Get anyone rocking.
That's what.
Get anyone
That's what
rocking
I
on the-
focus on.
On the fucking the futon. What is it? Futon.
Oh yeah.
Futon.
Henry Rollin calls that what the loneliness raft or something. Yeah. Sounds about right, right?
Yes, very much. Like, yes, I've slept down on a couple of those at the beach house. At a beach house. You know
Nice.
what I mean?
That's
Very-
beach house status,
That is exactly. It's like that's all they have. But all right, Tommy. With that said, we didn't get canceled with the
We're never gonna
sex
get canceled.
audio. But Tommy, you won't be here next week. I'll have guess a full house in here,
I'll be
and the
partying.
following week we'll get
Catch back up.
Johnny Campbell, and
Yeah.
we'll get Mike Polvere. Maybe we'll get them on together.
That'd be awesome.
You know what I mean? I'll work it out. See what we do. All right, Tommy. Anything you want to leave off with?
Nope.
Before we
I'll
go?
see you guys in 2 weeks.
All right, my man. Unless something happens.
Follow
next
me
week,
on Instagram and Facebook, and you'll see what I'm rocking out to next week. Social D.
There you
Far
go.
Beyond Tom Instagram. You know I post pictures. You know I post stories of cool shit that I'm doing.
Awesome.
Check it out.
All right, my man. It is the Halloween month, my man.
Damn right.
I love it. September's my favorite month, but October is a close second because it's beautiful with the leaves.
Great time of the year.
And, the morning, the nice cool mornings. That's nice.
Not too cold.
No, not too cold. All right, we out of here. Thank you so much. Follow me also for anything. I don't give a shit.
All the things.
So I can make my $12 a month on Facebook. So
That's beer money.
With that said, thank you so much, James, for tuning in. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Mike Polvere, Rob Pico, a couple other guys were up there.
Johnny Campbell.
Johnny Campbell. Thank you so much. We'll be getting in touch with you. See ya.